just about ready to get started. But first, do you know what a challenge is?
A challenge? Sure. How about getting up early?
Doing chores. Homework's a challenge.
Okay, good answers. But what's the actual definition of challenge? Well, it can be a call, an invitation, maybe even an invitation to compete. Today, right here at Shamu Stadium, SeaWorld is calling you out. We're challenging you, your teachers, your chaperones, and your school. So what do you say? Do you have what it takes? Are you ready to take the challenge?
Oh, you can get louder than that.
So, make some noise if you're ready to take the Shamu Challenge. Along with, of course, our killer whale family. Welcome to Ocean Discovery at Shamu Stadium. Today we'll learn about killer whale adaptations, habitats, conservation, and much more. Throughout our SeaWorld family of parks, we participate in research projects, not only on our killer whales, but on many of the different species of animals in our care.
What we've learned is shared with scientists and researchers across the globe. And today, we're excited to share our combined knowledge with you.
Now, keep in mind that today isn't just about killer whales. It's also about our one ocean, our planet, and about us. We'll see how we're all connected.
The Shamu Challenge challenges everything you think you know about killer whales. They're more diverse, more colorful, more amazing than you've ever imagined. For example, not many people know that killer whales are actually dolphins. It's true, they're both cetaceans, or whales, but they're in the dolphin, or Delphinidae family. So, hi, can you stand up for me? What's your name? Jeremy, where are you from? St. Augustine. St. Augustine, all right. All right, so here's a question. What's the most widely distributed mammal on the planet? Whales? That is a really good guess. In fact, humans are the most widely distributed mammal on the planet. We're also incredibly diverse. We come in a wide range of physical types with many different backgrounds. We eat different things, have different hobbies, and cheer for different teams. So, if we're the most widely distributed mammal on the planet, who's in second place? That's right, killer whales! Amazing, right? Killer whales can be found across our world's one ocean. When you think of killer whales, most people think cold weather environments, like the Pacific Northwest. Yet killer whales are found all over the globe, even off the coast of Florida. They come in different varieties, or ecotypes, depending on where they live, what they eat, and more. Hi, what's your name? Vincenzo. Vincenzo, and where are you from? I'm from Brazil. Brazil? Anybody else from Brazil? Nice. Okay, here's a tough question. What is an ecotype? I don't know. That's a really good try. Or
an ecotype is a genetically distinct geographic population within a species that's adapted to specific environmental conditions.
okay, let's make it simple. People live in different places, they have different body types, and they even eat different types of food. But we're all still human. Now what about killer whales? All killer whales are basically the same. True or false? Shout it out. False. You got it. False. There are at least 10 killer whale ecotypes, all with different adaptations to help them survive in their specific environments. Until 25 years ago, nobody knew that killer whales were so diverse, and the discovery that they were was a big surprise and a big deal. Killer whales live everywhere in the ocean, they eat different types of prey, and they even have physical differences. They're definitely not all the same.
Right, 10 killer whale ecotypes, each with different
different adaptations. Got it. But what are adaptations?
Ooh, let's find out. Hi, what's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel. Did I hear that it's your birthday today? Everybody say happy birthday to Isabel. How old are you?
7.
Oh, happy birthday. So here's a question. Can you give me an example of an adaptation?
Potato.
The tail, that is a really good adaptation. Give her a round of applause. Nice job, Isabel. Adaptations come in many different forms. Size, speed, coloration, working as a team, even senses like sight and hearing are adaptations that help killer whales survive. So let's start with size. Quick, anyone, what's the largest species of whale? Good guesses. Adult killer whales can reach more than 30 feet in length, so they're definitely one of the biggest animals in the ocean. But blue whales can get much, much bigger. How big can a blue whale get? Let's find out. All right, take a look at the screen right now. They're about 40 feet wide. Now look at the staircase on either side of the whole stage, from the left to the right. That is about 110 feet. Blue whales can reach up to 110 feet in length. And here is a perfect size comparison between a killer whale and a blue whale, all the way from one staircase to the other. It would take 4 to 5 killer whales to equal the length of the biggest blue whale.
All right, so blue whales are the largest species of whale. In fact, they are the largest animal ever to live on Earth. So killer whales are the biggest dolphin, just not the biggest whale. But do you guys think they're fast? Yeah. Well, you're about to find out. A killer whale's body shape is extremely hydrodynamic, which means it moves easily through the water, and they can reach speeds of up to 28 miles per hour.
Okay, they're definitely fast. Faster than sea lions, penguins, even faster than bottlenose dolphins. But there's more to being a killer whale than size and speed. Another adaptation is coloration.
Here's an easy one. What color are killer whales?
What'd you say? That's right, black and white. Killer whales have a really cool adaptation that helps them hunt prey. It's called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment like the ocean, a killer whale's coloration makes it hard to see their actual body shape. Here we see what looks like just a mass of seaweed. A prey item, like this penguin, might not even recognize that they're looking at a killer whale until it's too late. Also, killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From above looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. From below looking up, they're super stealthy against the light from above. When it comes to hunting prey, a single killer whale is impressive, and depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques.
A sea lion on dry land isn't a problem for a killer whale. Killer whales off the tip of South America have learned to actually beach themselves, riding on waves just long enough to catch prey.
And that blue whale I mentioned, way too big for one killer whale. So here's incredibly rare footage featuring one of the killer whale's most important adaptations, cooperation. Killer whales cooperate. They work together to achieve a goal. Cooperation also comes into play when killer whales hunt fast, small fish that are hard to catch. Check out this footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring with tight ball. It's called carousel feeding. Take taking turns to dip in and feed on the fish, while the other whale keeps the fish together. See how they use their tail flukes to move huge amounts of water? Well, I think our killer whale family wants to give you a demonstration. Warning, you might get wet.
Speaking of competition, who do you think would win in a fight? A great white shark or a killer whale?
What do you think? Who wins?
Killer whale.
Great whites are fierce predators, and they can be big and fast enough to give a killer whale a run for its money. But always bet on the killer whale. Killer whales cooperate and communicate, so it really wouldn't be a fair fight.
I'm just guessing here, but killer whales probably don't text or tweet. So how do they actually communicate with each other?
Killer whales communicate in many different ways, like touch, vocalization, and slapping the water. It's also believed that whales will even breach or jump out of the water to communicate. They also might breach because they're curious, or perhaps to play.
It's also great exercise. So the killer whales here at SeaWorld are going to share with you their version of a high-energy workout. These are the behaviors that you would also see in the ocean, and once again, they might get you wet.
Communication through methods like breaching, physical adaptations, and cooperation are all important factors of the killer whale's position at the top of the ocean's food web. The ocean's food web starts with small creatures like phytoplankton and shrimp like krill, and ends with apex predators like killer whales and sharks. So, are killer whales and sharks more important than shrimp? That's a tough question, but there's an easy answer. It's not the peak that matters, it's the mountain below the peak. Top predators like killer whales are extremely vulnerable to changes in food web below them. All right, here's a question. Would the ocean be able to survive without killer whales? What do you think?
Oh!
Let's hope we never know the answer to that question. Nobody wants to see an ocean without killer whales. It is in our power to make sure that doesn't happen. Killer whales are totally dependent on the health of the ocean, and our actions have an enormous impact. If the ocean's food web collapsed, we'd all be in trouble. Hi, what's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia, where are you from?
Louisiana.
Ooh, Louisiana. Anybody else? 3 people. All right, well, killer whales have no natural predators, but ocean pollution is a huge threat. So what can you do to help keep the ocean healthy?
Clean up trash and recycle.
That is a really good answer. Yeah, pick up trash, recycle. Nice job. Also, overfishing is a really serious problem. We want to do everything we can to make sure that there's plenty of fish in the ocean for killer whales and for people too. Simple, everyday actions can make a world of difference.
This morning we've learned about the diversity of killer whale ecotypes, their adaptations, and their habitats. But there's a lot more to learn. By exploring questions both here at SeaWorld and in the ocean, our combined research gives us a better understanding of killer whales and the places they live.
To better understand the killer whale is to better understand the ocean.
Exactly. If we work together, all of us cooperating much like killer whales do, we can change the fate of our one ocean and our world.
And what we know about the ocean is just a drop in the bucket.
We know more about the surface of the moon than we know about the depths of the ocean.
The killer whale is the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, mysterious, but still vulnerable.
You probably figured it out, but the Shamu Challenge isn't a test. It's a call to action for you to make a difference.
Be inspired.
From the beach to the bottom of the ocean, there are mysteries just waiting for you to explore.
We need you.
There's more to learn.
More to discover.
It could be you. It could be you.
It could be you.
You've been a great audience. Thanks for joining us.
Now get out there and explore.
Imagine
Be inspired.
and enjoy